Minister Wang was unable to ink an omnibus deal with the Pacific Island countries during his recent visit. The subsequent statement that was released by China's embassy to the U.S. was absent discussion of security cooperation between China and the Pacific Island countries he visited, including cooperation on data networks and cybersecurity that was reportedly part of China's original communique leaked before Foreign Minister Wang's trip. Do you have any reaction to these developments, both the lack of a deal and the Chinese embassy's subsequent statement?
Well, we'll leave it to the parties involved to offer their assessment of what happened. We, of course, have all seen the reports that have emanated from the region with Pacific Island nations expressing concern about signing on to the PRC's proposal. We've made this point before, and the Secretary even made it in his speech on our approach to the People's Republic of China last week, and that is this. Each nation will make its own sovereign decisions. We, together with our allies and partners, including those in the region, have made our concerns clear about the PRC's shadowy, unspecified deals with little regional consultations. We are committed to continue deepening our relationship with our Pacific Island partners and in the Indo-Pacific, including working together to deliver for our people. I'd make one final point, and as this has been reported out, we've seen reports of regional and international media being blocked or encountering significant obstacles when attempting to cover the foreign minister visit to the region and the PRC so-called cooperation proposals. In Samoa, for example, the media were not allowed to question either the Samoan Prime Minister or Foreign Minister Wang during the visit. In Fiji, Fijian and Australian reporters covering the visit highlighted on social media a kerfuffle ahead of the meeting with the PIF Secretary General as PRC officials attempted unsuccessfully to block their entrance. In the Solomon Islands, there were calls to boycott the press conference due to the restrictions that the PRC imposed. When we talk about these opaque, shadowy deals, I think you need only look at what many of your counterparts and colleagues around the world have reported about the PRC's efforts to obscure these very deals themselves, to even go so far as to prevent officials in the region from facing reporters in their own country, and of course preventing the PRC foreign minister from having to answer to independent media who would ask the sorts of tough questions that he would surely get.